Yo, what up? It's your boy Ant Wright. Do me a favor and hit subscribe. I'll be uploading at least 4 videos per week. Don't want you missing out on future projects. This is your channel as much as mine. So comment below who or what you want me to break down next.
Young Gunner.
Right elevates for 3 and hits. Man, he looks good, doesn't he?
In the 2019-2020 season, Xavier Tillman played both the power forward and the center spots, but he was an immovable post presence, starting 31 of 31 games last year. But there were moving pieces at the big spot that partnered with him. Whoever partnered with him was a revolving door. Not counting senior night, there were 3 different starters with Tillman. That was Marcus Bingham, Malik Hall, and Thomas Kithier. None of them averaged over 16 minutes per game. Bingham had the most starts, sliding Tillman to the 4 spot, but in the last third of the year or so, Izzo wanted a fast, perimeter-oriented 4-man, so he had Malik Hall as the main guy moving forward and Kyle Arnes being the one to relieve him. Don't get caught up in the numbers. Malik Hall showed a lot of promise in his first year despite his minutes fluctuating. 12 games playing 20 minutes or more, 12 games playing between 4 and 12 minutes. It's really hard to get into a rhythm like that, but he fought through and earned Izzo's trust. Of the last 12 games played, he started 9 of them. The 3 games he didn't start was due to special circumstances. 2 of those games was Illinois and Iowa, where they wanted Marcus Bingham to come in to guard Kofi Cockburn and Luka Garza. The other game he didn't start was senior night for Kyle Arnes. He hit double digits twice. He had a breakthrough game against Seton Hall where he scored 17 points on perfect shooting from the field, and the other was a huge win on the road at Maryland where he had 16 points. This game pushed Michigan State closer to a share of the Big Ten title. He gave the team toughness and some offensive versatility. Just has to stay on the court and out of foul trouble. Despite him owning that position at the end of last season, it may be short-lived due to an incoming transfer who will be eligible this upcoming season. Joey Hauser transferred in last year after being named All-Big East freshman at Marquette, and on arrival, Michigan State tried to get a waiver for him to play right away. After a long wait, the NCAA decided to deny his waiver appeal, and he had to sit out 1 year. Hauser on last year's team would have been lethal, especially with Cassius in the pick and roll game, and pick and pop game as well, with Xavier Tillman working alongside of them. If you haven't seen him play really, he reminds me of Brian Scalabrine when he was playing at Arizona. He does 3 things really well. 1, he shoots the ball at a high level with range, around 42 or 43% from 3 when he was at Marquette, and that's in his first year. So that's when things are going crazy fast, and he was still able to shoot the ball at a very high level. 2, patience on offense. He doesn't just settle for 3s. He's a beast on the block, and he's never rushed. He can hit you with either hand and go over either shoulder to finish in the paint. 3, I would say, is his savviness. Utilizes ball fakes really well, and he's an underrated passer. As a big man who had to share the ball with a shot chucker like Marcus Howard, he still averaged about 2.5 assists per game, a lot of those coming off of action away for shooters, or making teams pay for double teaming. Needs to show he can play defense and rebound at a decent level, but he's my favorite to start and play a majority of the minutes. The practice battles between him and Malik Hall will be epic. Wanted to add a 3rd power forward, but he's going to be more of a special situation guy. That's going to be Marcus Bingham. It's pretty interesting. As mentioned earlier, the 4 spot was Malik Hall's towards the end of the year, but against Kofi Cockburn and Big Ten Player of the Year Luka Garza, Bingham was put in the lineup to stifle their offensive production. Can see something similar down the road. He's also way more skilled than what he's shown so far. He had to put on weight, so there was a lot of eating and not much cardio, which impacted him a lot in games. But now that he's put on pounds, he can now work on his agility, lung capacity, athleticism, and continue to hone his perimeter skills. The power forward spot is in good hands. Expect Malik Hall and Joey Hauser to battle it out. It'll make both better down the road. The quote-unquote loser of the battle will get relief minutes at the 4 spot, but can challenge for some minutes at the 3 if they've shown a consistent handle and shot-making ability. Dan Dockage can't guard me.